Hey everybody, it's Andy from EX2 Adventures. I want to share one of my training tips that works very well for me, and maybe it'll work for you. And they involve three things. First is goals, next one is consistency, and the last one is tracking what you do. So first, goals. So I am a huge advocate of having some goals within a year that you want to accomplish as it relates to a race or a trip or something fun. So for me, I often think about my year and I think about what are the key races that I want to compete in, because I know when I sign up for those events, it's going to keep me honest and keep me training so that when I get to those events, I'm in whatever shape that I want to be to compete in those events. So absolutely have a goal, write it down. If it's an event, sign up for that event, because that does amazing things in the form of commitment. The next thing is consistency. Now, I am a proponent of training plans and having a plan and following a plan, but this is like simpler. One of the things that I try to do is do something every day. It could be a walk, it could be a bike ride, it could be a run, it could be lifting weights, but my goal is to do something that keeps me active every day, because I know that if I do that, and even nothing else, if I do that every single day, then I know that it's gonna really get me so much more closer to that level of fitness that I wanna have. And you don't have to think about it too much. Just be like, hey, every day I wanna try to do something. Lots of days, that something for me might be as simple as a half-hour walk, and I'm totally okay with that. But I'll try to do something every single day. And related to that is the last thing, which is tracking what you do. So, before like Garmin and Strava and all those things, I used to have a big calendar that I used to put in my garage, because I knew that I would see that calendar every single day. And I used to have different color codes, days that I would bike or days that I would run or days that I would lift weights or whatever. And that yearly calendar just like stared me in the face every day that I walked out of my garage. And that was one, a motivator for me, and two, was just an indicator of like, well, how I was doing. If I had a big blank spot in my calendar, I was like, well, why didn't I do anything? Maybe I was recovering from an event or something like that, but there was no hiding, it was there. The other thing is, technology is like amazing these days, right? With Strava and Garmin and Coros, all these technology platforms to like record what you're doing. Even if you don't look at it all the time, the fact that you have that information available to you, when you want to go back and look and be like, well, how am I doing at my training? How am I doing at my goal of trying to doing something every day? All those apps have like a calendar view where you can look and be like, hey, did I work out did I do something every day? And there's tremendous value in having that visible to you. Anyway, so have a goal, sign up for stuff, be as consistent as you can, even just do something every day, and you'll be amazed at what you'd accomplish if you do that. And the last thing is, have some way to track what you're doing. That's a great way to help keep yourself accountable. Hope these are helpful.